Sign of the Times, episode 491. I'm with this disclosed rookie Garrett, and we're at this undisclosed big field with like a wood cabin right over there in the distance.
Nice.
You figure anyone lives there?
Allegedly.
Oh, wow. Well, you know who doesn't live there? Chicken Bob. He lives with me. Yeah, Chicken Bob's excited. It's Cousin Cooter and Nikki's anniversary. Chicken Bob's all excited. He's like, only a rookie would wish Cooter and Nikki a happy anniversary. It'd make his week.
I gotta call that nice.
Yeah. Would you also, maybe say it?
Yeah.
You're not picking up what I'm putting down,
Sorry,
rookie.
sir.
You're
I'm
not
a
picking
rookie.
it up when I'm throwing down at all.
I'm a rookie.
It's all right. It happens. But Demon and Bunny coffee. I got a coffee. It's not Demon and Bunny coffee, but it's brewed in the locker room at this undisclosed venue that's right next to this field.
Nice house blend. Tastes like an energy potion and a lot of caffeine inside that, and I'm no stranger to caffeine.
I've heard that. Now, this particular coffee I have brewed, Cesaro's own personal blend.
Nice.
Yeah, the Swiss Superman, if you will.
Yes, the Swiss
Yes.
Superman.
Yes. Pamphlet for the Sign of the Times. Every show needs a pamphlet. Dave Turner didn't have a pamphlet when he had a show. Failed.
Pamphlets are important.
They
a lot
really
of
are.
information.
Yep. You know, I beat Dave Turner. We're 1-0. I'm undefeated against him.
Nice.
Yeah. There's a book I got for QT Vokes out of a little free library. Beneath the Armor of an Athlete. Have you read it?
No, I have not, but it does look interesting. I might give it a read.
Yeah, you might want to look at your local library.
Yeah.
Book I got for Petrov, if I ever see him again, there's a 3 3/4% chance I'll see Petrov again in my life. Not looking promising at all, though. But if I do, I can hand him that book.
The Russian Secret.
Yeah. The Twitter, where people can follow me. You do, but you don't literally follow me. I don't look out and you're hiding in that log cabin just staring at me, because that'd be creepy.
This is true.
Yeah. You know who also follows me on the Twitter? Thea Ray.
Thea Ray, our
Yeah.
ring announcer for Northwest Pro.
Yep, exactly. But she doesn't literally follow me. I don't go, oh, well, there she is hiding behind a garbage can.
Right.
Still be creepy. Facebook, the Instagram, the YouTube they're watching right now.
Social media.
Yes. And there's what it looks like in the law office of Stephen P. New. You ever need an attorney, call Stephen P. New. CAC program. You been to the CAC since last we spoke?
Yes, the Cauliflower Alley Club.
Yep. They're happening in September this year. Yeah. You can get pictures like that at CaseyCarlisle.com. Or like that. You ever go to CaseyCarlisle.com and do some shopping?
Yes.
Good.
And I gotta say, it is nice.
It really is. There she is in smaller form. If you're small, like say you're like Mikey and Mustache and you need something smaller. Yeah. There she is with QT's favorite pillow. He loves that pillow.
Still, it's nice.
Wall of belts. Look at that. Do you have a wall of belts?
Yes, I do. They're all hung up over in my my lair, if you will.
Oh, wow. You and Casey Carlisle could get together and like maybe work out trades of belts or something like that.
Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah. You ever pose like that with all your belts?
Oh, yes.
Okay, I can see that.
I've also seen another lady by the name of Lady Lee, who wrestles in California and Mexico. She does the same thing with her belts.
Aha, maybe she trades pictures with Casey Carlisle.
Oh, yeah.
There she is, a little bit sultry there.
Nice.
Look at how large that title belt is. It's a huge belt.
That was a big belt. Look at the size of that.
Yeah. There she is when she went to Large Title Belt University. There she is upon graduation. Look how big that thing was. The NWA title, but they changed the belt since then.
Well educated.
Yeah. You're just a rookie. I don't know if you should see that one. There she is, a little bit angry. Other members of Team Bad Knees. You ever work with any of Team Bad Knees?
I have not, but I have heard a lot about them.
Well, maybe you should like have that on your career goal list.
Yeah, probably the next goal to work for.
Yeah, maybe you could like wrestle Amazing Maria or something like that.
That would be
Yeah.
nice.
You know, I've managed Amazing Maria in the past.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I sure have, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. There's Casey once again. There she is with her Uncle Paul. Yeah, she's a moonshiner relative 3 times removed.
Nice.
Yeah. There's Paul and his freak show. You ever fight any of the freak show?
I have not, but I have worked for this company called Freak Show Wrestling in the past.
That's in California.
Mhm.
Yeah. There's Paul and Wonderful Zach. You probably never fought Wonderful Zach yet.
I have not.
I used to manage Wonderful Zach as well.
Nice.
Yeah. Autograph picture of Kevin Sullivan. You met him before.
Oh yes, the almighty Taskmaster.
You kayfabed me with a cup of coffee to take it to him once.
Oh yes.
Yeah, I was crestfallen until another rookie showed up with my coffee. Yeah.
Sometimes people need their daily dose of caffeine.
Sometimes they do. There's Paul and John Lennon. I don't have confirmation on his favorite John Lennon song, but my instinct says it's Woman.
Nice.
Here's pictures of old Ken Hamlin throwing a rock through the McDonald's. You know Ken Hamlin.
Oh, yes.
He's commissioner around these parts.
Yep.
Yeah. Don't throw a rock through the McDonald's to imitate him, though, because I don't want you to go to jail like Ken Patera.
Well,
I got a picture of Seymour Schneider. He's a proud member of the Gouge roster, as am I. I was on the most recent Gouge show in the main event. You know who managed us? An actual bulldog named Bentley, a stuffed monkey, and Chicken Bob here, who's still waiting for you to wish Cooter and Nikki a happy 10th anniversary.
happy anniversary, guys.
Finally got it. Look at that. Chicken Bob, he was patient. He got it. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. There is a t-shirt of JB Moonshine. You know JB Moonshine.
Oh yes, JB Moonshine, former Northwest Pro World Champion.
Yeah, he actually is, yeah.
Tag team partner of the Lance Dean.
Yeah. Old Thumbs Up Lance Dean, that's right. Yeah. And there's a current book I'm reading. I don't know if you should read that or not. It might be a little bit too advanced for you, but, you know, eventually it's a fascinating tale. I thought it'd be about Jack Tunney or something. It's not. It's like some of the American presidents.
Oh, yes, Jack
Yeah.
Tunney.
Yeah, I was like, whoa, what's Jack Tunney doing? And it was a different type of book. Yeah. Well, I'm a busy man this week. I have 2 shows in this very venue. That one right there. Right there.
The Key Peninsula Civic Center.
Yeah.
Home of Northwest Pro.
And
The house that Northwest Pro built.
And
also the home of us referees like Sign Guy here and myself.
And Glamour for the
Glamour, the almighty Glamour. The women's tournament where we are going to be crowning our first ever Glamour champion.
Yes. I hope Leilani Kai and Judy Martin show up. They were the Glamour
Leilani
girls.
Kai.
That would be nice.
Originals.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, Sunday on Turnbuckle Turmoil, you know who we have? We have Mouse. He's a photographer. He's the stepfather of Billy Starks. Mouse goes to all these big promotions, Game Changer and IWA Mid-South, all these places, takes photos. Well-known photographer, because we're kicking off Photography Month on Turnbuckle Turmoil.
Photography Month.
Yeah. You know old Ken Hamlin that throws the rocks through the McDonald's?
Yes.
He and his fiance will be on in a couple of weeks, because they are also well-known photographers. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard a rumor that there was some nice photo that was taken of some DJ in Seattle yesterday.
Really?
Yeah, I heard some guy got a whole lot of buzz around it.
Oh, wow. That's very interesting.
Some random guy. Yeah.
Maybe it was Chicken Bob.
Allegedly.
Yeah. Well, Monday, you know what I got going on? Yeah, pretty much free. I don't have much. Tuesday, maybe I'll watch like old episodes of the Smothers Brothers Comedy Hour or something. You ever watch the Smothers Brothers Comedy Hour on the YouTubes?
Oh, yes. I'm a big fan of comedy.
Yeah. Yeah, they were like pioneers of their day. Yeah. Wednesday, I got nothing, basically. Thursday, maybe I'll go for like a nice cup of coffee somewhere.
That sounds good.
Yeah, like maybe patronize a local coffee shop or something.
Oh, yeah. Intake some of that good old caffeine.
Yeah. Now, Friday next week, we have Darin Corbin's consultant. We're starting half an hour later than normal to accommodate the consultant, but we'll have the consultant. Are you familiar with Darin Corbin's consultant?
Yes, I'm familiar with it.
Yeah, that's who we have coming up. Now, here's a tip. Just because you're a rookie, you might find this handy.
Yes,
if you ever have to mail something to Darin Corbin or his consultant, they don't know their own address. They get it wrong. You go to mail him something, you're like, what's your address? He gives you the wrong address. You take it to the post office, they're like, are you sure this is right? And you're like, I checked with them. You're like, well, okay, but it's wrong. And then it takes forever to get there because you send it to the wrong dang place.
That's what I like to call a wait a minute moment.
Yeah, we waited weeks for the last thing to get there. I gave up on the thing and it finally showed up after 6 weeks. They told me, they said, this is not the right address. I said, are you calling Darin Corbin a liar? I'll come right over this counter and assault you. And he said, well, no, but it's not the right address. I'm like, oh, yeah? Like he wouldn't know his own address. And then it turns out he didn't know his own address. Yeah. That was the thing that actually happened. Now, speaking of Darin Corbin, at this very venue, there's Mikey O'Shea.
Oh, yes, Mikey O'Shea.
He once tag teamed with Marcus Malone, and they fought Darin Corbin and Matt Stryker, and slow motion happened right in front of my eyes. It was the greatest thing I'd ever seen in my entire life.
One of those moments when time stands still.
It did, because it was slow motion. Yeah, it was like meeting like some like high up unattainable figure that you could only dream of meeting, and then there he was. I'm like, you were in the match with Marcus Malone. He's like, I was, and yeah.
Yeah, Mikey O'Shea from Championship Wrestling from Hollywood.
Yep,
He's
yep.
also wrestled in a whole bunch of different places in California. He's a big hit on TikTok, big hit on Twitch. He's an amazing guy.
Yeah. I don't know what the O stands for, though. I'm going to guess Othello. That's where Davey Richards is from, also, in case you were wondering. Othello, Washington.
Davey Richards.
Well,
Little American Wolf.
yeah. He used to work at Pinnacle Wrestling.
Yes.
Yeah, I used to sit next to his mother in the crowd. Yeah. So to review here from this undisclosed field next to that in the distance log cabin there, on this day, we got 2 shows.
2 shows.
2 shows. You almost forgot one of them,
yes.
but then you remembered.
There was Glamour, and then there was Northwest Pro.
Yes. And then Sunday we have Mouse.
Mouse.
Photography month's coming up. George Napolitano's coming up soon. He's famous. Yeah. On Monday, I got nothing. You have anything Monday?
No, probably work.
All right. Tuesday, that's when I'll probably watch some Smothers Brothers.
Some good old comedy.
Yeah. On Wednesday, I got basically nothing. Thursday, though, I'm gonna grab coffee.
Coffee. Caffeine.
You gonna have a coffee on Thursday?
Oh, yes.
Demon and Bunny is a nice blend.
Demon Bunny's a really good blend, yeah.
And then Friday of next week, we have the consultant to Darin Corbin, and I'll say, did you get the thing that I sent? And he'll be like, I would have, but I gave you the wrong address, and it'll take 6 more weeks.
Oof.
It happens. Once I forgot my home address. I could remember the address for the Outlaw Arena in Indianapolis, Indiana, which is 11151 South Kentucky Avenue. That was it. That was the only address I could remember. But I did have 3 separate brain injuries that day.
Right.
Yeah, it happens. Yeah. Well, anything else you want to plug or promote?
Yeah, sure. You guys can check out twitch.tv/Keith Ryan Gaming, where I do some RPG games such as Jack and Daxter series and Final Fantasy. And you can also catch me on Twitter at Keith Ryan Gaming 1. That is Keith Ryan Gaming, except with a 1 in place of the G, because Twitter is funny like that. And you can also check me out on Instagram at Keith Ryan Gaming, where I just post when I go live, as well as among other things.
Now, would you say the Twitter is more funny strange or funny ha-ha?
Funny strange. It has its moments.
All right. Because, in October on Turnbuckle Turmoil, it is funny ha-ha month, where we have sports entertainers that have also done stand-up comedy.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. Old Ken Hamlin came up with that idea. He's like, why don't you do this? And I said, okay, I will. Yeah. But I guess, and pretty much, since that's all we got going, episode 491.